Hey everyone, welcome. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite little tools in Excel. It's super simple, super powerful, and if you've ever found yourself staring at a messy spreadsheet, well, you're going to absolutely love this.
You know the feeling, right? We've all been there. You get a data dump, and all the good stuff, like employee IDs, product codes, whatever it is, it's all just trapped inside one long, messy text string. It's so frustrating, and the thought of cleaning it up by hand, it could take hours. But what if I told you there's a secret weapon? A simple, elegant formula that's built right into Excel, designed to solve this exact problem in like seconds. It's time to meet the left formula. This is the key that's going to unlock all that messy data.
All right, so for this first part, let's break down what this thing actually is and how it works. Honestly, once you get it, you'll see it's like having your own personal data extractor on call. So what is it, really? The left formula is basically an Excel function that lets you slice off a piece of text from the very beginning, the left side of any cell. All you have to do is tell it which cell to look at and exactly how many characters you want to grab, and boom, it does all the work for you. And this thing is so versatile. You have total control over the number of characters you pull. It doesn't care if it's text or numbers or a mix of both. It's just perfect for things like pulling out department codes from an ID or area codes from a phone number, you name it. And the best part, the syntax is just beautiful in its simplicity. You just type equals left, open the parentheses, and then it only needs two things. First, text, which is just the cell you want to pull from, like A2 here. Then numchars, which is literally just how many characters you want to grab from the left. That's it. So simple. Okay, theory is one thing, but let's see this formula in action. Come on, we're going to go on a quick HR mission. Our goal? To pull out department codes from a big list of employee IDs. So here's our data set. Pretty standard stuff. In column A, we've got our employee IDs. You can see each one starts with a little code for the department like HR, IT, or Fin. Our mission, should we choose to accept it, is to pull just that code over into column B for every single employee. Okay, let's give this a shot. We'll click on cell B2. Now looking at that first ID, HR-12345. You might think, well, HR and then the dash, that's 3 characters, right? Let's try it. We'll type in equals left parentheses A2, comma 3. Let's hit enter and see what we get. Whoops, not quite what we wanted. Our goal was to get just HR, but the formula gave us HR dash. This is such a common mistake, and it's a great learning moment. We told Excel to grab 3 characters, and it did exactly what we asked. It grabbed the hyphen, because that was character number 3. Precision is everything here. I mean, we are so close. The logic was almost perfect. We just miscounted by 1. So take a look. How do we tweak this formula just a little bit to get that perfectly clean result we're after? And that brings us to the most important part, fixing that mistake. Because this is where you really learn that being precise with your character count is the whole game. And the fix? It's incredibly simple. For HR 12345, we don't need 3 characters. We only want 2. Let's count them. H is 1. R is 2. That's it. So we just go back into our formula and change that 3 to a 2. So it's now equals left A2, comma 2. And success! With that tiny correction, we get a perfect HR. And now for the magic. We just grab that little fill handle at the corner of the cell, drag it all the way down the column, and bam! Excel just instantly applies that logic to every single row. Look at that! Perfectly clean data. This slide right here really drives the point home. That numchars argument, that little number at the end, is the key to the whole thing. You tell it 1, you just get H. You tell it 2, you get the perfect HR. And as we learned the hard way, you tell it 3 and you get HR dash with the dash. You are in complete control of the outcome. Okay, you have officially mastered the basics. You get it. So now, let's level up. I'm going to show you a few pro tips that will make you even faster and more efficient with this formula. So here are a few quick hits for you. First, remember how that number of characters is technically optional? Well, if you leave it out completely and just type equals left A2, Excel automatically defaults to 1. Super handy. Second, this also works on cells that are just numbers. But, and this is important, it'll spit the result out as text, not a number. And finally, if you ever need to do the exact opposite, grab text from the end of a cell, there's a sister formula called right. It works the exact same way, just from the other direction.
Now, you ready for the ultimate pro tip? This is where it gets really cool. In our example, some codes were 2 letters, some were 3. Well, what if you have 1,000 rows with all different lengths? You can't write a special formula for each one. This is where you combine left with another amazing function called find. See, the find formula can locate a specific character, like our hyphen. So for HR/12345, find tells us the hyphen is in position 3. Our superpower formula then tells Excel, hey, find that hyphen's position, subtract 1, and then use left to grab that many characters. It automatically adjusts for different lengths. It's a total game changer. So why does all this matter? Well, you can literally use this skill today. Just think about it. You could be extracting area codes from phone numbers, pulling state abbreviations from addresses, parsing product SKUs. You could even grab first names from a list of full names. Anywhere you have data with a consistent structure, the left formula is going to save you an unbelievable amount of time. All right, let's wrap this up and go over the key takeaways. I want to make sure you have everything you need to put this new skill to use right away. So, here's what you've totally mastered today. First, you know what the left formula is. It's your go-to for grabbing text from the start of a cell. Second, you know the syntax, and it's super easy to remember. Equals, left, text, numchars. And most importantly, you now get its power. It's the perfect tool for cleaning and organizing your data with incredible speed. So, I'm going to leave you with a question to chew on. Think about the spreadsheets you work with every single day. What is the first manual, boring, repetitive text cleaning task that you are going to automate with this new superpower? Go find one and give it a try.